Get in here, guys. Let's do justice to this very important topic. All right. When you come in, please share the live and make sure you comment, like, and please share the live. Okay. So today we are continuing on the the part three of Ned Nwoko versus Regina Daniel. And you know why we are doing that? I am trying to show all of you that every story you hear out there as a folk story was definitely a true life story. Okay? Every story you hear out there definitely must have happened, and people like me and you were involved. And we get to the villages those days, and you are going to be seeing a lot of children running around to listen to their fathers, to listen to their grandpas tell the story under the tree. All right, so let's go. You, of course, you have heard the part one, part two, and today we are talking about the part three of Ned Walker versus Regina Daniel, their story as a folk tale. All right, so please get your seatbelts, tighten it, take your favorite drink by your side, and take your popcorn so that you putting yourself in the cinema mood, because that is the modern thing now. We go to the cinema to watch movies, right? But then put your mind frame as a child in the village that is watching, listening, listening while the old folks, our elderly people, middle-aged parents tell us this story. So today, let's begin part three of Ned Walker and Regina Daniels' marital saga and was on the internet. Um, all of us gathered here are just here to hear the story from True Health with Dr. Tonya. My name is Dr. Tonya, and I am the anchor host for True Health with Dr. Tonya. Now, for this tell, it did not start today. Our elders have always used folktale to pass messages to us, and it's not going to end tomorrow. Folktale is going to continue. That's why the fact that we don't have the African, culture where children gather under the tree at moonlight tellings and listen to the stories. Some of them will go in from that storytelling to REM sleep and then go on to sleep. Some will listen attentively until the story finishes. Now, in the last telling, that is in the part one and part two, Remember, we spoke of the golden child, the screen diva, the child actress that turned teen just on our watch. She is the child of the screen. She is beloved by many. Her beauty shone like the morning sun of fresh palm oil. It could be said that Regina Daniels' beauty is more like Oshalama. That is, everybody that is fair or fairness is synonymous with beauty. All right? Our elders will whisper and tell their young, very intelligent, hardworking men to go marry a Regina Daniels because she is fair. But not only is Regina Daniel fair, Regina Daniel is also very intelligent and knows her words when it comes to acting. Now, your Regina Daniels was gifted in craft and charm. She was still learning the ways of the world when the eyes of the powerful found her. Then entered the old leopard of wealth, a man heavy with titles and louder with money, who had once crossed the seas to learn the law, but returned with shadows clinging to his feet. In the villages, stories followed him of young flower plucked too early, of gifts that came with chance, of dowries paid in haste before truth could wake up. When the leopard realized that desired golden girl is very precious to her, he realized that he can use this golden girl to achieve the fame that he never had since he now have all the wealth and name that every young girl will cherish. But his most important problem is Regina Daniel's people. They said no. But guess what? The leopard, knowing what he needed, knowing that hunger of gold can make even a mother's ear deaf, through one door left opened by poverty, the leopard entered, and with silver tongues and heavy backs, he tore the girl away from the young prince, her childhood love, Somadina, who watched helplessly as wealth mocked innocence. Till today, the drums of that young love still beat softly in the heart of those who remember. As time passed, the leopard built a compound of wives. For such men, love numbers more than hearts. But here his most important part. This leopard loved very, very underaged cubs. Now, there is a proverb that you must hear very well. It is said that a caged bird will one day test the strength of the door. And that is exactly what happened to Regina Daniel. When Regina Daniel began to question pain and silence and intimidation, season of phone, not allowing her to commune with her peers, the leopard showed his true stripes, his stripes that he has done to all the other little girls that he married that wanted to also break away and gain their freedom. Now, in the folktale of our land, such men do not fight fair. Mm-mm. They don't fight fair at all, at all. They fight with shame, with fear, with power. He tried to break her name, to scatter lies with ashes in the Hammertown wind. But truth, like oil, refused to sink. The people, both those in social media and out of social media, definitely saw through the tricks that he has played long ago with other young damsels that he married. Everybody stood. No, well, not everybody, because in this life, there must always be some people that will support evil. But the majority of the people stood with Regina Daniel. And when the leopard failed to silence her, he turned his claws on those who loved her. Oh, yes. His brother, his friends, her companions, everybody that loved Regina Daniel, he tried to break by arresting them, of course, with the failed police system and failed judiciary. This is the same people that are supposed to be protecting the poor. Now, for a narcissist, this is a narcissist war. And this war is not just against one soul, but against every hand that holds her up. Yet still, Regina Daniel stood. She refused to vanish into the bush of silence. She held tight to her voice, her people, her light. And that, my people, is why this story is not over yet. For in every African tale, the lesson is clear. Power without wisdom destroys itself. And truth may limp, but it always arrives. So, we are going to pause here. Not because the fire is out, but because the pot is still boiling. When the spirits allow and the drums sound again, mugu, 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 the gong rings, mugu, 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 and the camp crier crowds again, we shall all return to tell how bodies, minds, and souls bear the scars of such battles. And what the future still holds for all of this in this folktale, we all will know. Until then, keep your ears open, for storms like this do not end quietly. Because guess what? We know that after the brother and the sisters are acquitted, he is going to think about another thing to stir the internet up again, because he is in a press to break the wings of Regina Daniel and make her irrelevant, make her lose her two sons, never get custody, because of course the law is out there. If you are somebody that is under the influence of any form of DRUG, you are not allowed until you sensitize yourself and get rid of all that. So this test result that showed that Regina Daniel has satisfied herself is really very, very hurtful for the leopard. So I'm going to stop here. Before I go, I'm going to ask you my favorite question. Have you subscribed to my channel? Are you following me on all social media handles? If not, why not? Come on now, click on the share button to where you share this video. Look up and click on the subscribe button and subscribe to my page and my social media handles. so that you will be the first. Please remember to tell me the part of this folk tale that you loved. What about the part one and part two? Are there things that you heard there that really resonated with you? Comment on the comment section. Let's hear you first. And what your thoughts are. This is your favorite doctor, Dr. Tina of True Health with Dr. Tony. My last doctor's advice is never give in. I mean, for you as a young girl and for your mothers that will want to tread your happiness and give you out to old men who are old enough to be your grandfather. When they insist, break rules, look for the government that take care of young children so you will be protected because guess what? When you have vaginal fistula and other medical conditions that come with underage pregnancy and issues surrounding underage, you're not going to come out the same. Alright? I'm going to stop here. Stay kind, stay beautiful. Ciao, ciao. See you in my next video. Bye bye.